I'm Jodie Laubenberg, and the area that I represent is the north and east side of Collin County. All the small towns wrap around Allen, McKinney, Frisco, and I have part of Plano. I also have all of Rockwall County. And I have been involved in grassroots politics since the day my kids were, well, actually before they were baby born. But one thing I want to say, just two quick things. Government is a cold-hearted benefactor. And the challenge that we face are those who truly believe that government is the answer to everything. And what we're going to have to do, those of you who are moms, you understand what it's like to wean your toddlers off of the pacifier, off of the bottle. And it's going to be tough. And next session is going to be a bloodbath because, you know, we're all very aware of what the economy is doing nationally. We're better off than the rest of the states, but that does not lessen, you know, what we're going through here in Texas. And it's going to be vitally important that we have folks down in Austin who are willing to say no to more government. We didn't understand what that meant for so long, and I think we have the ability. I have that record. You're going to hear from Ken Paxton, who has that record. And yeah, I think what I'm excited about is Texas is the firewall. I think the rest of the country is looking at you. I mean, this is the heart of it. And from what I heard in Washington, the folks that went to Washington, someone was telling me there was a person who came in with a big Texas flag shirt on, and they said, "Oh, come over to the Texas side. Come join us. You must be from Texas." And he said, "No, I'm from Chicago." I said, "Why are you wearing the Texas shirt?" Because I love Texas, because you guys understand it. You get it. Our founding fathers were coming in from Tennessee, and, you know, Sam Houston and David Crockett, and if you can imagine even back then in the early 1800s, they were coming to Texas because they wanted to get away from big government. So I guess, you know, history repeats itself. And they decided the best way to have less government in Texas was to make it in our Constitution where we only met once every other year for 140 days. But back then, you know, they didn't have spell check, and I think it must have been a typo, because they probably wanted us to meet once every 140 years for 2 days. But we as it may, I am excited for what you are doing, because the ground is beginning to shake. And folks in Austin need to hear it just as much as they need to hear it in Washington. Please, please, please know who you are voting for. And you're here, y'all have been so good, so patient, and I just love political speeches. I could listen to them all night long, but, you know, I'm probably, you know, just obsessive about that. But you've been very patient. I think of our founding fathers, they didn't have the comfort of a nice heated room. They were probably out under a tree or in a church building that didn't have heat, talking about the same things we're talking now. Back then, it was the royal elite that was trying to take away their rights and take over their lives and take away their liberties. Today, we have the government elite, but we can change that. And I just really thank you very much. Thank you for the honor and the privilege of allowing me to serve. And any questions that you want to have, I am willing to answer them. And I'm very proud of the record that I have standing against tax increases, standing against bloated budgets. I have been consistent. I will continue to be consistent. And I appreciate your support. Thank y'all very much.